All right, what's up, guys? I hope you had a good weekend. Get ready for the market this week. We already have an incredible play to watch right near the market open on Monday. This is Vivus. I'm not talking about this. This was the last billionaire play. As you know, billionaire plays where a billionaire invests in a small cap, micro cap company has been the single most consistent strategy in 2015. I'm going to guesstimate that it's responsible for between a third and half of my yearly profits. You know, I still trade earnings winners. I still trade mostly shorting pump and dumps, but billionaire plays. This has been huge. I had a very good alert on Vivus right here with the buy in the 140s, low 140 area, and then I also actually dip bought it. I sold it too soon both times. I underestimated it. It went all the way up to 210, so it was a 50% gain in 3 days. I cannot encourage you enough to join my buddy James's new website, and it is specifically dedicated to hedge fund buys and billionaire buys. And I've linked this several times in the past week. Not enough of you are watching the free video that comes with it. He talks about why these hidden billionaire hedge fund plays are so hot, and he goes over some of the billionaires that you need to know. I will link this again below this video. But Carl Icahn was the investor in Vivus, and that is why it spiked 50% in 3 days. And now after hours, we have AQXP spiking from 17 so far to 22. Not 50%, but a nice $5 a share gain. And I alerted this right here at 1990-ish. So I'm up nearly $2 a share on my position. This is an incredible play. If you remember a few weeks ago, it went from 2 to 50 in a few days. So I don't know if it's going to get back to 50. When I bought it at 19-ish after hours, or 1990, I said I could go up $2 to $4. It's already gone up $2. So don't think that it's necessarily going to go full supernova again, but understand that when a billionaire invests, or actually a billionaire up their stake, the Baker brothers, you need to buy it. And I'm not saying you have to chase it. I don't even know if I would be buying it here at 22. Maybe it goes to 24, 26, maybe even 30. But the more you chase it is the more risky. So I had a great alert in here at 1990, and people are asking me, how did you find this? How did you know the Baker brothers were investing pretty big? And the Baker brothers are a multi-billion dollar hedge fund. And how do you know about the Baker brothers? Well, I know about the Baker brothers because of my friend James, and he has gone over several of the most successful billionaires in that free video that not enough of you are watching. And I gotta thank the chat room again. This is my chat room archives. We timestamp everything. Everything is archived. And this one guy, Tembo Tanu 5, this one little post in the chat room alerted me just saying AQXP is up, because a lot of the times after hour movers have news. So right when he said that, or she said that, I don't even know who Tembutanu 5 is, I looked it up. This is how you should utilize the chat room. Use it as a watch list for idea generation. And if you start looking up Twitter, a lot of people start saying, oh wait, like Baker Brothers reports a stake in AQNX. Oh, this is my Larry King interview. By the way, you should be watching this. This is an incredible interview. You'll understand me and my mission in life a lot better, hopefully. But a lot of people are tweeting about this AQXP. So all you need to do is get tickers in the watch list, tickers in the chat room, and then search Twitter. And for me, when a billionaire invests, I want to see the actual SEC filing. So this is OTC Markets. This was the Form 4 filed after hours. If you don't know what a Form 4 is, I suggest you watch my How to Read SEC Filings DVD with the incredible Michael Good, and you'll see that Baker Brothers advisors acquired shares, several million shares at 15.50, and they now have 6 million shares. So let's do some math. Math is fun. 6022104 times 1550. So the Baker brothers invested roughly $93 million into this company. So that's quite a big investment. This is not like a billionaire being like, oh, let me try and invest, $5 million. Maybe it'll make me like 20 or 50 million. When a billionaire and a multi-billionaire and some of the most successful hedge funds and biotech investors around invest $93 million in a small company, they think it has potential. And if you do more research on AQXP, they're actually reporting their biotech data next Thursday. So I'm not going to stick around for Thursday, okay? I guarantee you that. I probably won't even stick around until Tuesday. The reason why I bought is because most people are not searching for stocks after hours on a Friday. This is not my first rodeo with a billionaire investing in a stock on a Friday. If you remember ABEO, which used to be PTBI, a billionaire invested on a Friday afternoon, and it was right here. I alerted it in, I think it was like 380 right here. I don't know. You can go back and look. Maybe it was 390. It was in the threes, and within 2 days it went to 11. That is the power of these billionaire plays. I sold way too soon there. I usually sell too soon. I sold too soon on VLTC, but I'm profitable. And the big thing is that, because of my chat room being such a useful guide to stocks that are moving, I can alert very quickly. Breaking news. And, I never stop working. As I was telling Larry King, that is the beauty of being, kind of obsessed with my job, kind of obsessed with creating new millionaires. It's not just about the money for me. When I buy AQXP at 1990, and, if you look after hours, yeah, I'm already up 10% on my position. I don't care if I make 10% or 20% or 30%. I want to get the alert there to show you in real time how to spot this stuff, why billionaire plays are so useful, why you need, my buddy James's, you need to watch his free video um, talking about these billionaire plays, and just so you can see how to do this in real time. It's a very simple process. Find the stock to trade in the chat room or using my watch list, find a consistent indicator, whether it's an earnings winner or a billionaire play, and try and hang on. If you sell too early, it's okay. If you miss the trade, it's okay. Don't chase it. Don't worry about, how far will it go. Try and get in, when you can early, because you have to think about all of this as informational inefficiency. The inefficiency here is that most people are not searching for stocks on a Friday after hours. They're just not that hard workers. So if you're a hard worker, you get rewarded. And, as more people will hear about this, this will be a big story on Monday with the Baker brothers upping the stake. They own like 35, 45% of this small company. So when a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund invests that much in a small company, the news has legs, because it's like, wait a minute, what do the Baker brothers know? Maybe the data will be good, maybe it won't. I don't know. I don't care. What I do care about is that the Baker brothers love this stock, and most people don't know that yet, because there's an informational inefficiency with these kinds of underfollowed small cap, micro cap companies. So thank you to that guy or girl in my chat room. This is just the latest example. It's going to happen again and again. So I highly encourage you to be in my chat room as much as possible. We are the largest low price stock chat room on the interwebs. And that is why, because we have these useful breaking news, useful, and I don't even think that person necessarily knew the news. They just saw that it was uptrending after hours, and so they posted it. That is the beauty of Profitly, the community. We're all trying to help each other. We ban people when they post fake news. So if you're going to think about trying to do that, enjoy it, because you're going to be banned, and that's stupid. We want to try to find good stocks, good patterns, help each other. And, most importantly, even if you miss the trade, or even if you buy 10 shares or 100 shares and you're like, God, I have such a small account, you're learning, okay? This is not the last billionaire play. As I said with VVUS, I said VVUS was not the last billionaire play. And then 3 days later, we have another billionaire play. I don't know if the next one's going to be in a day or 2 days or 3 days or a week or two, but I am fully prepared. And sadly, I know most of you are not, especially on a Friday afternoon after hours. And you haven't watched my buddy James's video, so you don't really understand what is a billionaire play. Please study. Please, 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 please be prepared for the next one. Everybody who is long on AQXP, whether we sell it at 22, 23, 25, 30, maybe even 21 or 20, maybe it just ran a lot on Friday afternoon. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. But the risk of buying a billionaire play so early when you know that not a lot of people are following it, there's just not a lot of risk compared to the potential reward, especially on a stock that has gone from 2 to 50 in the past. So I'm happy to be long AQXP. It was a great alert, you know, and for a lot of you guys, it's just another educational lesson. So I'll see you in the chat room bright and early. AQXP will probably be the biggest winner at or near the market open. And, this stuff is predictable. Thank you. See you in the chat room.